is there a possibility, and how do you maintain balance among all of these things when it's easy to just want to build your baby? Like, make it everything, you put everything you have into your business. And then you're like, oh shit, I have like relationships to maintain.
Yeah. Great point. So that obviously ties it into the 8 areas, right? So within, some people have 6 areas, others have 20. I've chosen 8 because that's what works for me. So I've broken my life down into the 8 most important things that I feel are going to allow me to live a successful life or a fulfilled life. And then I implement those 4 pillars into that. That's how I feel like I've set a standard, and I know I'm working towards something, and I'm working towards something that matters, right? So if we're looking at business, and granted, you have to sacrifice things in order to achieve, when we look at balance is once again situational based on what you're trying to achieve. So for me, the first 7 years of my business, or let's say I'm in year 8 now, there was a lot of unbalance, right? But for me, it was balance, right? It was business for the first 3, where I was working from 5 a.m. till 11 p.m. Everything suffered like really bad. This was before I was even aware of what I'm about to talk about. And my missus was just like, I never see you ever. I'm like, I'm building my business. It'll pay off, right? So I do believe there's going to be a readjustment of what balance looks like in that growth period. And I call it the umbrella effect. So if you picture an umbrella, so an umbrella, and you've got the top, which is probably the most important part. That's the frame of what you're building everything around at this point in time. So maybe it's your business. For most blokes, right, I work with men, it's generally finances and career that are their priorities, because that's an adopted belief of what we need to nail. Right. And then we've got our partner love, right? We've got our physical health. We've got our mental and emotional health. We've got our lifestyle. We've got all these things that are sort of dragging off the back of it. Yeah. Most people completely neglect that to the point they pull their head up one day and go, fuck, I've got an awesome business and I'm making a lot of money, but where is everyone?
Yeah.
And you got a big beer gut as well.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately what happened. So what I learned, because I became so skinny and gaunt, guys, like I'll try and send you guys a photo, because I was not training. I was just worked. Like,
stressed
no
out.
mate. Yeah. I had no mates around, or I wasn't watching footy or like rugby. I wasn't doing anything except for working. And I became so disassociated from the people that I was trying to help. So now that I look at it, I go, okay, well, for 12 months, I set a goal for what I want each area of my life to look like. And this year, for example, business is a big focus, but it's more so how do I create more leverage within my business? Another big part is I'm getting married this year. So the relationship is very important. So I work out what I want that to look like, and then I break it down for how much time it needs. When I was saying I treat my life like a business, we work in quarterly, I don't know whether you do 90-day blocks or quarterly blocks, or we have to pay tax every 90 days or every 12 weeks here. So it's a good way to run a business plan and a life plan. So for this 12 weeks that I'm going into in June, it's going to be all about business. Like, it's going to be a massive focus. It means I have to say no to a lot of social things. Not that they're not important to me. It's just this 90 days, business is the goal, fitness is the goal. The 2 years prior to this, it was purely business. I was training for CrossFit and my relationship. So a lot of other things weren't the priority, but I'd still fit them in every day. So if you look at your day, right, for me, I know what makes me as a person, this is why I chose 8 areas, is prioritizing all of those things. I know that I'm going to be at work from 5 till, at the moment, I work from 5 a.m. till 2 p.m. That's when my business hours are. What am I doing around that? Where is my relationship time? Where is my own self time, my growth time? Where is my physical health time? Where am I allocating that? Because if we treat it like a business, you've got 24 hours, so you can put that time in there. It might only be 10 minutes talking with mates, but make it fucking intentional. Rather than getting, like I did 3 years down the track and going, I want to call the boys, but no one wants to talk to me. So that's how I balance it. It doesn't have to be equal. It just has to be intentional in the time that you're giving. It's like, you guys would have seen it. You see people walking around the gym. They just come in, come out. They have no program, no intention, and nothing changes, but they think they're fucking crushing it because they're going to the gym. They're doing better than people who aren't going to the gym, but they're not going to gain progress without a plan and intention. So treat your life like that, in my opinion. It may sound like you're overthinking it. You can even plan free time. If you just want to do nothing and watch bloody Shrek on Netflix, which is what I do from time to time, plan just some free time to just do whatever you want. If you want to smoke some weed and go to bed, awesome. Like whatever it is, just make time for it. It's that simple.